Good morning, good morning. How are all the rebel entrepreneurs this morning? I'm just going to wait a couple minutes and see if anybody wants to jump on with me this morning. If you're here, please send me a hi, send me a good morning. How are you on this glorious Monday? I'm on my phone, so I can't see who's watching. So if you're here, please send me a how the hell are ya? So we just did the 3-day self-love challenge. It was so wonderful. So many beautiful goddesses showed up for that. I just want to say thank you to all of you who joined me for the last 3 days. It was so fun. One of the things that we talked about over the last 3 days, and as I was kind of feeling into what the message was for this morning, this just kept coming back around, and it's been showing up a lot lately in all of my workshops and all of my groups and working with clients is how do we stop being a people pleaser? How do we stop? How do we keep ourselves from being on that hamster wheel of giving and over giving and giving and giving and giving, and until we're depleted? And so, I thought that the message for today would be, how do we stop doing that? And it, being a people pleaser or an over giver, it really does. It depletes our self-love, not only in our lives, but it affects us in our businesses as well, because when we want to have a freedom-based business, what that means is that we're really trying to grow our business around our lives and not let our businesses run our lives. So it's really important to kind of nurture that within yourself and within your business, and it really is just about setting better boundaries for yourself, and we can easily do that. The reason that we tend to be people pleasers or overgivers is, it's our nature. It's our nature to not want to have conflict with others. We want to be able to give everybody, all of our clients, all of the time. We want to be able to give them all of us, and because we're here to support each other and we're here to support people in our business. So it's hard to say no. There's a fear of judgment that comes along with that. We don't want to let people down. And the thing is about it that we really start to feel depleted after a while. We disempower ourselves, and we take away the gift of receiving, because we start to feel like we're not worthy of receiving when we're constantly giving and giving and giving. So how do we cultivate a better boundaries, and how do we stop being people pleasers? And I just wanted to share with you that it's really important to just feel into what it is that people are asking of you. Oh, good morning, Jen. Happy to see you. How was your weekend? How was your self-love journey? I was so excited that you joined us. So how do we stop being a people pleaser? And it really comes back to standing really strong and grounded in the vision that you have for yourself and for your business, and sticking to those boundaries. And there's lots of ways that we can say no without hurting people's feelings. And it really is just about being gracious about it, and allowing ourselves to stand in our own feminine power without and recognizing that we're doing that for ourselves and for our businesses. Just feel into what people are asking of you. And if it doesn't feel good in your body, then don't do it. And there's lots of ways that you can say it very graciously. You know, I had a client not that long ago, and she was really, really struggling with, you know, her business was really booming, and she was having a hard time to say no. So even though this was a passion project for her, she was getting worn out because she just was going and going and going and not sticking to her schedule that she had created for herself. People wanted more things and were asking more of her. And, you know, we had a conversation about it, and it really is, people will adapt to you and the hours that you set for your business. And it's okay to say, you know, I just can't do that right now. Or I would love to be able to accommodate you in some way, perhaps next time, or find another way that you can accommodate them in a way that feels good for you and them. So, so yeah, it really comes back to it comes back around to that self-love piece and how we cultivate the self-love within ourselves and within our businesses, because we really want to grow our businesses from a place of freedom and joy and passion for us. And when we become people pleasers, we take that away from ourselves, and then all of a sudden our passion projects aren't that passionate anymore, and we just feel worn out, and we're back on that hamster wheel of go, 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 and do. And of course we want to grow our businesses, but we want to grow our businesses from a place of joy. And we want to grow our businesses from a place that feels good for us at soul level. And so we really need to find ways to just feel into what it is that people are asking from us. And don't worry about the judgment piece. People will, they'll judge you or they won't judge you. They're busy navigating their own lives, and they will come to that place where they accept and they'll stay in your community, and they'll adapt to whatever it is that you're putting out there. So it's hard to explain without having any examples, but being a people pleaser doesn't suit anybody. It doesn't teach people how to treat us. It doesn't leave us time for that freedom-based business that we're so passionate about. And we don't want to take away the joy from our businesses, because that's why we're here. We're here to support others on their journey. We're here to share our gifts with the world, and we need to do it from a place of love and joy. And being a people pleaser won't nurture that at all. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for being here. Great weekend, beautiful sunny weather. Yes, you know, summer is coming to an end, and we are so lucky to have a few beautiful days yet. So, so don't overgive and don't be a people pleaser. Feel into whatever it is that feels good for you and for your heart and your soul, and go from there. And you will find that the right people will always come into your community. There's more than enough abundance for every single one of us. The universe wants to give you everything that you desire to have in your life and in your business. And learning to set better boundaries for yourself will give you that peace. It'll give you peace, and you'll find way more passion and way more joy in your businesses when you learn to really move forward in a way that feels good for you and your soul. So that's the message that I have for today. We can talk about, if you want to jump on a call with me, we can totally dive into those pieces and what that looks like for you, and I can help you navigate through some of that if that speaks to you at all. If not, take this as your Monday morning inspiration. Don't be a people pleaser, and don't be an overgiver, because it totally depletes you, and it creates relationships that are very unbalanced energetically. And if you were with me in the self-love challenge, Over the last 3 days, this is something we really dove into, was having those balanced energetic exchanges. So what feels good for you? How does it feel in your body? How does it feel in your heart and your soul? Don't just say yes. Give yourself a moment to think about how that's going to make you feel. And that's your message for this Monday morning. I hope you guys go out and rock your week like the rebels that you are. And as always, I'm here if you want to have a conversation. So, yeah, I love ya, and have a fucking awesome Monday.